What up, y'all? Chargers Truth. They're coming to you Monday, November 25th. Chargers pretty much just got whooped by the Baltimore Ravens. We lost 30-23. We were down by 14 points in the fourth quarter. Game was pretty much all over. Long time before the end of the game came. In the beginning, we were winning. It was a close game, back and forth at halftime. Turning point was probably when J.K. Dobbins, our stud running back, got injured. Very, very concerning. He was running the ball well. He had a good rushing average, as I'll get to in a little bit. Once he went out, we had no running game, no presence in the run game, and that is like trying to fight with one of your hands handcuffed behind your back. You only got one arm. You're not gonna succeed like that. You need to run the ball, and that's, of course we would love to have a star receiver. Of course we had some bad drops. Quentin Johnson dropped some passes and stuff like that, and that hurt. But we got out physical. These Ravens, Derrick Henry freaking pummeled us, ran the ball down our damn throats, making us look like the old Chargers, for the Tom Telesco Chargers, lacking physicality, lacking aggression, lacking run game, and forcing the team to put everything on Justin Herbert. And that is just not how you play football. That is just a recipe for disaster, and disaster is what happened tonight. We were winning the game, like I said, and then we just started getting steamrolled. We could not match the Ravens' physicality. Football is about size, strength, physicality, aggression first, fundamentals. That's the foundation. And then on top of that comes the pass game and all this nice, fancy, quick receivers. Of course, that stuff is important, but without the physicality, you are not going to succeed. And that's what happened. This Chargers team gave a good fight. We are much more physical and aggressive than we have been in the past, but we just couldn't stack up against the Ravens. Maybe this is going to be controversial, but we have a better quarterback than they do. Justin Herbert is a better quarterback than Lamar Jackson, as he just, that's my opinion. That's what I saw. We were a worse team, still in the game, winning with a better quarterback pretty much. And you just cannot. Lamar Jackson, obviously Hall of Famer, 2-time MVP, a great quarterback. Of course, he is super elusive and fast and all, but Herbert is a better thrower. Herbert is a Hall of Famer too. But he could not put the team on his back like we have so often asked him, and he couldn't pull it out for us. And that's understandable. This is a team sport. We lack a run game. We need to run the ball. J.K. Dobbins, our stud running back, when he went out, we had no run game. So obviously running backs matter. Running backs have always mattered. The freaking mainstreamers are going to tell you, they're a dime a dozen. Running backs aren't important. It's not a premium position. That's if someone was to say that to me, I would just know that they're an idiot. Like, I just know you probably have never played football. You play Madden. That's probably all your experience. It's just a stupid thing to say. Derrick Henry is not a premium position. This dude is dominating. When he went out, Justice Hill, the backup, we were able to stop him, although he did break a 51-yarder. But it was Derrick Henry breaking our backs. It was J.K. Dobbins running the ball for us so well. And the Chargers just were totally different, one-dimensional when J.K. Dobbins went out. And it was just sad, because I don't know if this injury is how severe it is. Really hope that Dobbins comes back and is going to be all right. But when losing him, we're not going to win shit if we're going to go with Haskins and Gus Edwards. Vidal the rookie can't even get on the active squad. So I would highly recommend going out and getting a running back, or else Herbert's going to be a deer in the headlights, going to be passing nonstop. But that's my analysis. We got out physicaled here. I'm drinking this tiki rum Mai Tai. This has been sitting in my fridge for a long time. I think someone left it here. I don't even want to drink this at all. That was not an enjoyable game to watch. This is probably not going to be an enjoyable drink to drink. So cheers. Yeah, it's actually a little better than I thought it was going to be. I still don't really like it. I wouldn't drink it. But yeah, I guess this game, wasn't that bad, but it was kind of bad. This drink, it's kind of bad. So, all right, going to these stats. Justin Herbert, 21 passes for 21 for 36, 218 yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. He had a rushing touchdown. He took 4 sacks. He was asked to put the team on his back, like I said, and it's the Ravens are an incredibly tough, good team. They're big. These guys are big. Even their cornerbacks, their DBs are big. They're physical. They're gonna play man coverage. They're gonna be on your ass. You're gonna have to throw such good passes, and yeah, I have nothing but respect. That is how you build a team. The Ravens. If Justin Herbert was on the Ravens, that would be crazy. That would be Super Bowl favorite. I think maybe that's a rude thing for me to say. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. But yeah, Justin Herbert does not have a Ravens type team. He does not have a running back like Derrick Henry, a defense that is so incredibly big and physical. Even the offensive line, I think their offensive line is better. They have better receivers even too. It's like they have a better tight end. They have like better everything than us, and we were still in this game winning and fighting. And hats off, Justin Herbert needs help. Rushing, J.K. Dobbins, 6 carries, 40 yards, 6.7 average, along of 17. This dude was doing work. And then, look, when he goes out, besides Herbert, Gus Edwards, 9 carries, 11 yards, 1.2 average only. 1.2 average. That's the Chargers from the past. That's Tom Telesco Chargers numbers. Hassan Haskins, 1 carry, 3 yards, 3.0 average. We rushed it 20 times, 83 yards, 4.2 average. Look at them, though. Derrick Henry, 24 for 140, 5.8 average. Justice Hill, 4 for 55. He had that long one. They carried it overall 37 times, almost double the amount of times we ran it. 212 yards, more than double the amount we ran it for, and a 5.7 yard average. I say it in every video, the team that runs for more yards is almost always going to be the team that wins. And I'm proven right again. It was right our last game. The game before that is right again. Ravens outrushed us by far, and they beat us by far, pretty much. Going to receiving, Ladd McConkey, 6 for 83. Ladd McConkey's a very good receiver. He's like one of our best receiver. We do need some receivers, but I'm more concerned about the physicality, the run game of this team. It was never a good idea to just rely on J.K. Dobbins to run the ball. He carrying the ball as many times, touching the ball as many times as he has. It's just not smart to build your entire rush game on a single player's back, on J.K. Dobbins, especially injury prone. That's just not very smart. That's not very smart. I mean, the team was looking very good, and then he went out, and we looked like the same shit we've always looked like in the past, Defense was a little better, though. I'll give him that. Disley, 4 for 47. Palmer was doing his best. He doesn't really get the best separation, but he's got hands. Rager, 2 for 20. Quinn Johnson, 5 targets, 0 catches. He had like 3 drops, some really bad ones, lost his confidence. Quinn Johnson, man, that guy is a character. He's been playing so well, but like I said, this team looked like it reverted back to what we've been in the past under Tom Telesco, just the same. And that's not good. That's not good. We need to change, and change for the most part didn't really show up here. Defense, Diane Henley still doing work. Neiman, okay. We were missing Denzel Perryman. Our defense faced an incredibly huge challenge. Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry did their best, but we are smaller on average than the Ravens. We're smaller. Size is so important to football. You can scheme up whatever little play designs, X's and O's, twisting and curling and all this bullshit. But at the end of the day, if you don't have the size to line up, smash, and drive your opponent off the ball, you're gonna struggle. You're not probably gonna succeed. And that's what happened to us. It seems like this is gonna take longer than 1 year. It's gonna take, we may make the playoffs, but Super Bowl contender, I don't know. That's we're gonna have to do better than this, that's for sure. We're gonna need to be able to run the damn ball. Chiefs just picked up Kareem Hunt when Pacheco went out, and that dude is carrying the ball nonstop. That dude is always getting the ball, and he's good enough to get the ball. And yeah, I mean, my last shout out will be to Darius Davis. Was very good in the return game as he always is, and of course Cameron Dicker. Oh my God, 2 52-yard field goals, 3 for 3. This dude got a fat paycheck in the offseason. This dude deserves more. He should get a bonus. He should be getting more than whatever he's making. Going to the Ravens, I guess Lamar, 16 for 22, only 177 yards, 2 touchdowns. One thing I noticed, he's a great quarterback, great. But one thing I notice about Lamar is that he often throws to the receivers when the DB has their back to the ball. So he's pretty much blind. It's kind of an easier throw, and that's a smart thing to do. Derrick Henry, 24 for 145.8, just smashing us. We did stop him a few times, but I don't think we ever stopped them on a 4th down. Yeah, just out physicaled us, dominated us, and that's the story of this game pretty much. This was an ego reminder, a reminder, a humbling game for us. We haven't made it yet. We look good, but man, we'll see if this is gold or fool's gold. But this looked like we were like gold coated, and then we were getting scratched off. We were revealing the fool's gold underneath. But team gave a hell of a fight. Hats off to everybody, especially the players. And gonna have to go against I think the Falcons. We gotta win that game. We got a tough schedule coming up. Falcons, Chiefs, freaking Bucks, and then Broncos even, and then the Patriots. We gotta get to 10 wins. We gotta get 3 more wins out of this season. So that's all I got, guys. Cheers. I'm gonna drink this freaking cup of pee. Oh man, yeah. That was not pleasant. This game is not pleasant. But hopefully the next game will be better. Gotta run the ball, guys. Gotta run the ball. 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 That's all I gotta say. Thank you.